Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to the stream, twitch.tv/Bwana. Welcome to yet another fun-filled episode and adventure with your host, Bwana. Together, we will travel the stars in Elite Dangerous and perhaps do some Loop Hero at some point, and maybe some Final Fantasy, the 14th iteration. Thank you for coming by, and I hope you enjoy the show. Welcome. How's everybody doing this fine evening, morning, afternoon? I threw Loop Hero in there because I couldn't think of what the next game I was going to play, which is Final Fantasy, by the way. I gotta remember. It is dark outside, chat. It is. There's a giant storm here. And, like, literally when I started streaming, they were hitting the bass drums out there. The big beat bass drums were happening. So if the stream goes out, you know why. That means I shut everything off. Or the power went out for me. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty storm in the southeast. We're under like tornado watch until like 6 p.m. So I'm watching for tornadoes. Nasty storm. Absolutely nasty it is. But if you guys didn't know, we streamed yesterday. On my day off, I wasn't even supposed to be there that day. And I streamed on my day off yesterday. We did some Loop Hero. We were learning it together. It was pretty fun. I had a good time. I even played a little bit longer after I got off the stream. Yeah. 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 So where's it at now? Let's see. This tornado warning is over there by... Where is this at? I've never heard of these cities. Hey, what's up, Chauffeur? I've actually never heard of these cities. I don't know if they're far away from me or not. Let's see. This is over there by... Oh, that's way south. Okay, that's north of Gainesville. Okay. I've never been there before. So that's where there's a tornado warning. Like to my southwest. The heck is all that? Matchu the choo. You bought a VR yesterday. Oh boy. It claims another one. You gonna get some googly eyes like Malik? Congrats, man. I hope you enjoy it. Part of me is envious about VR because I can't do it. It makes me too sick, man. And I'm very prone to like vertigo and stuff. So it's just like, Part of me is envious. Part of me is like, nah. But I like to see other people enjoy it. That's for sure. Blah. Don't think you'll be streaming it? Okay. Yeah, I heard streaming VR is a whole nother, getting VR working and everything and customize and, fitting to your likings and stuff is one thing. But then on top of that, when you stream it, it's a whole nother ball game, man. Like getting chat set up and getting the OBS to capture the right stuff. And yeah, I remember when Blue Fox first did it like years ago. This is before I even heard of Malik. Actually, I was watching Blue Fox do his, and yeah, he was working through a lot of the stuff trying to get it to stream. He ended up getting it right too. Okay, so we're going to be doing Operation Ida today. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I've done it in the past. And Operation Ida is an initiative put together by players. It's another one of these awesome Elite Dangerous player groups. And you may have noticed, remember last time I did a bunch of rescues from some stations? Those stations were burning down. So now the rescue efforts are over, and now we're in the process of repairing the stations. So in Elite Dangerous, to repair stations, you have to deliver a lot of stuff. It's a bunch of hauling of goods and supplies so that they can repair the stations. So what Operation Ida does is that they organize around that. And they have a very, very, very sleek system on their Discord website stuff. And they just get all the players to say, okay, we're going to repair this station. And everybody goes, yeah. And they're like, all right, we're done with this. Let's move to this one. Yeah, and they do a great job of organizing it. So today we're going to be doing Lave Station and Lave. And I'm going to start out, I'm going to jump my carrier near there. And I'm going to start out just hauling. I think there's a fleet carrier over there. Discord said there was. I'm going to be hauling from their fleet carrier. And then if things progress or whatever, I can use my fleet carrier to go get some stuff and then park it there. And do some stuff like that. But I think initially I'm just gonna jump over there and then take my hauler over there and haul some goods over there to Lave and get that stuff done. And then after that, we're going to be doing some Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 5.5. The name was announced today. No trailer yet, but we got a name, which is cool. Death Unto Dawn. And we got a ton of stuff to be doing in Final Fantasy 14, let me tell you. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, my list, I still have my list. My list is so long. And I like doing just about everything I'm doing, so it's like, it's hard to choose. But I haven't done crafting in a while, so I might go back to and start, you know, doing my crafting stuff again. And make some, because I haven't done the coffee biscuits thing. Remember I talked about the culinarian? And how I was trying to get the culinary so I can do coffee biscuits. I haven't even done that yet. I got so distracted by everything else. So yeah. Let's jump into Elite Dangerous. If you haven't already, check out my YouTube channel. I started recording another combat only commander, but I didn't finish it. Sadly, I couldn't get an episode done. We started it, but we didn't finish it. But I did put out a video, and it's probably why I couldn't finish the Combat Only Commander. We put out almost a 2-hour video on the Microsoft Flight Simulator CRJ 550 and the 700. So that took a lot of my time yesterday and energy. That was a pretty big production to get that recorded, number one, and then get it produced and uploaded and everything. That took a lot of time. So yeah. No eye pew pew only. Yeah, I'm not gonna say much about what I'm doing in that because I don't want to drop spoilers for people who haven't watched all the episodes. But no eye pew pew only today. I was hoping to get the episode out today, but I didn't get it done. No pew pew only. All right, so we're gonna head over to. I'm gonna be on my main account, of course. And first things first, we're gonna jump our carrier near Lave, so I don't have to go too far. And let me check on their Discord and see if that they have a carrier. Find a carrier, and it looks like it live updates. Yeah. They have 21,000 energy grid assemblies. I think. Can you drop the Good Coffee TikTok link? Oh, sure. I think it's just Good Coffee TV. There you go. Wow, I have 411 views on that video. Sheesh. Here you go. Okay, let's go ahead and change the scene and then get the game going here. Current game is now Elite Dangerous. You know, I think I'm gonna jump in the private group. In case people want to join. So let's go to the private group. To the Bwana private group. Okay, let's get ourselves some music going. And actually maybe I don't think they'll mind. The Elite Dangerous guys are streaming I think they're talking with the Operation Ida guys.
Involved, the amount of quantities that need to be delivered. A lot of people said no, thank you, let it burn.
but you guys held firm.
Yep.
So on top replica going.
We started making a lot of friends with different groups. We had lots of different people from lots of different parts of the galaxy contribute at different times, putting in their work.
Okay, select region.
It's been amazing to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. From our side, Bruce, as well. I know that IDA are one of the groups that we like to keep an eye on and see, you know, how they. We always, I don't know how to word this. Whenever we set a challenge, and Arthur said this before, whenever we set a challenge, we like to see how the community, how quickly they resolve it. And IDA are one of the, I don't want to say villains of our sort of plans, but you guys will.
I'm not allowed to minimize that. Sorry.
Quickly resolve any problem in the universe if it's something within your remit. So, just so you know, we do very much appreciate all the hard work that you do.
In terms of challenges and really smiting it, it was about 2 years ago, so April the 6th, 2019.
Yeah.
We decided to repair a station, the first station that we could do in under 24 hours after it was.
My wife reminded me to take my vitamins, chat.
And it's that. Go on, Karen.
It was repaired in 3 hours and 36 minutes.
It's ridiculous.
Are the stations in evac mode or is it repair time? It's repair time.
24 hours was going to be a challenge.
That's what we're doing. We're going to be repairing some stations. Hey, Craig Allen, welcome, dude.
So,
very good.
Nowadays, is
very good.
What would you say is an average time to fix it?
So we're heading over to Lave now. Wait, well, actually, what do you talk? Which ones are you talking about, Chris? Are you talking about the latest attacks, or? Because I'd have to look at the map real quick. Hold on. And let's put my filters up for stations that are damaged.
Cargo that needs to be.
Let's hide
So,
a bunch of stuff here.
Bruce has landed now on this fleet carrier. Could you give me a quick rundown, either one of you, about what you've been up to today, how it has all this cargo for us to take back to the station? How does that work?
Sure, I can take that.
So there are some damaged ones still in Seoul. You can still farm rep. So there are damaged ones, but there are also a bunch of repaired ones from the last attacks. So I'm not doing the stations that were attacked recently. We're doing the ones that were attacked beforehand. So you can still farm rep. Actually, we're going to be heading over to Lave now.
I mean, it's very impressive. Some people are asking for the URL. If you put exclamation point IDA, that should, at least on Twitch.
Okay, so these guys got a really sweet setup. I'm in the Bwana private group. They got a really sweet setup on their Discord, man. It live updates like the leaderboards and how much stuff is needed and how much and people are updating their deliveries in the Discord via a bot. So it's really nice. I don't know how to do any of that yet. I want to learn. I don't know how to do any of that yet. But yeah, let's get the carrier over there. Because I don't feel like jumping all the way over the Lave. How much fuel do I have? Oh, we're fine. It's alright. Carrier management. Wrong channel, chauffeur. Over Galaxy Map.
No, just in case.
Lave. I think, is Lave permitted? No, it's not. I could jump in here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is that, like I said, I'm gonna see how today goes, and if it's, you know, if it's pretty lively and everything, I'll get my carrier to source some materials for Operation Ida too. So I'll buy a bunch of stuff, and I'll actually put in buy orders and sell orders for the stuff that's needed.
Well, you can't auto dock in the damaged starport.
So that we can stock up and stuff.
Once you head into the starport, you'll have to do that manually.
Who do you take me for, Arthur?
Me.
So we're taking the Bwana boat over the Lave.
Bruce picked up his.
Right now I'm near DCAT, so I'm gonna be heading over there. So let's get our hauler ready.
An idea of why that is. How do you decide which fleet carrier has what, etc. Like, you know, who picks
Shipyard.
Well, to explain that, I might have to give you a chronological breakdown.
Go for it.
How we got those
I got my cutter. I think it's my biggest one. Yep, it's got the docking computer. Why do I have lasers? Wait a minute. I just realized I have pulse lasers on here. Would there be buy sell orders for Opulence? No, I need to hang on to my cash for a little bit. Usually I make people rich. Like I'll put in a buy order for like much less than what you can get, and then people make money off of my trade routes. But I'm gonna hold on to my cash a little bit. I've given away billions, like for real. It's insane how much money I've given away, and I still have a lot. Alrighty, so let's go to outfitting and figure out why are these here?
Next question, similar vein. If I'm a
Sell.
volunteer and I have a fleet carrier, and I do want to get involved in Ida, is there anything
2 1F pulse lasers. This is when I bought it and I forgot to take them off.
out with, or is it anything goes as long as obviously you have the ability to pick up cargo?
And since
Yeah, it's anything.
I think I can go ahead and store this
Any help, all help, every bit of help.
this frameshift drive booster, because
Certain amount of cargo
I'm not gonna have to do any kind of trading, so I think I can store this.
in actually organising this lets us.
And I think I can.
So we can work around that. We can put that quota into our whole database or spreadsheets and work around it.
Brilliant. On the topic
I do have cargo racks for sale on the Bwana boat,
without a fleet
but I don't think I have a lot left.
earlier. If anyone is interested, don't mind
Yeah, I need to refill those.
if anyone is interested, should they just
Because let me look at my stash here. I have
that, or is there some kind of procedure for getting involved?
what would that be under?
Absolutely.
Outfitting stock.
When you join the Discord,
Oh, I'm okay. I have class 4, 5, and 6 cargo racks.
shout out.
And I'm like, yeah, I have a good amount. 8 out of 20 here, 7 out of 15, and 5 out of 10 here. So if you need to put cargo racks on your ships on the Bwana boat, I have some for sale.
Viewers,
Yep,
Zach?
that's the one.
Otherwise, what was the URL for anyone on YouTube?
What's up, Will? How you doing, man? Gotta save up that 3 bill FPS gun and 2 bill engineered spacesuit. Yes, it's true.
To get there that way.
Yeah.
So you're
All right, what are they talking about?
after the loop of shame.
While we wait for the jump, let's watch the Operation Ida guys
Tater Tots.
talk to
Hello,
Bruce.
Tater Tot.
Shouts out.
07.
Okay, so
Good old Tater.
yeah, actually, let's quickly mention that because Crispy Tater Tot is quite a what's the word? Like an evangelist, I guess, or he's very.
It's
He likes to
Zach
help
and
out
Bruce
Operation
talking to
IDA
somebody from
in the
IDA.
situation. He likes to stream it, doesn't he?
Absolutely, and there's several streamers like him who are really great in helping get our name out there, introducing people to our Discord, showing how much fun he can have and how much fun they can potentially have, and
Yeah.
it's lovely to see all that support.
Yeah, and that obviously.
Definitely, Crispy's. Sorry.
No, go.
Sorry, Zach. I was just gonna say, Crispy's a very prolific commander. If you haven't watched him on stream, guys, do
Yes,
check his
Manganiac, that's a
rotations.
joke.
I believe we have him in the chat on Twitch.
Chris likes to joke about the $1 billion guns and the spacesuit. It's a joke.
When I watch Crispy Tater Tot stream and what we're doing today, obviously fleet carriers play quite a big part in how Operation IDA operates in 3307, 3306. Could you, Ninja, could you give me an idea of how...
How much space do I have?
Obviously, you don't go into crazy amount of detail, but could you give me an idea of how the introduction of fleet carriers and sort of changes within the game have changed or made the operation more efficient over time? Like, how did things happen
What the heck?
before fleet carriers?
Before fleet carriers, there was a lot of jiggery pokery. We had to rely a lot on certain systems, especially as we were out in the Pleiades, and we could run out of cargo very quickly.
Yeah.
We had to
You see what's happening?
play the BGS a bit to make sure that certain systems were in good production states.
Right.
Other times, we actually had to install certain governments because at the time, Aegis.
The UI disappeared.
Pleiades, and a lot of people didn't like them. They were trying to put them into lockdown.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to carrier management,
So we had to play a bit of our time.
it does that.
Making sure that they weren't empowering.
You guys can't see it. It's like the UI disappears. It's weird.
Even applying for our
You got DC. Something's going on.
so that we could keep the place stable.
They got DC too.
But there was always a point where we had to.
Is Elite going down?
And we had to start really sort of helping people build up their ships.
Yep.
Let them,
There I go.
Unlock technology such as the Guardian.
Rip.
Boosters, work out long distance builds.
Yeah,
Wow.
that makes a difference, doesn't it? And then I guess carry on. But
Error
obviously
code
with
Scarlet
that
Crate.
also makes a big difference when that finally comes along.
Freaking WandaVision.
Made our work much easier. I don't think we would have even considered something like the Witch Head without them. That would have been a new, unique nightmare on its own. It would have been long distance carriers only with very little that you could do in the local vicinity.
And our applause to those players that did repair the Witch Head before carriers were invented.
Definitely.
That's
I
it's
can
crazy.
imagine, yeah. Because I can imagine they were a big game changer for you guys. Obviously, in helping facilitate.
Nice service you got there.
Also, just sort of changing.
Be quite a shame if something were to happen to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it also brought a lot of fresh air to the whole thing. It was a new way of doing things, and suddenly people got that new sort of enthusiasm because it was a different way of doing things.
Yep. So you might have noticed, chat.
You see the look on Bruce's face?
We seem to have a bit of a server issue.
The servers would go down now. Look at this. It's like this is perfect timing. Of all the times to go down.
Okay, next question. So, Operation IDA started kind of repairing Fargoid, attacks from Fargoids. What is... We'll ask this individually, but first, I guess...
I hope my carrier still jumps.
Stance on Fargoids as a whole.
I mean, generally, we're fairly neutral. This does have a caveat.
Okay.
Defending our own systems and the Pleiades. When new attacks came in and the Fargoids were attacking us, we did chip in and make sure that stuff didn't get really difficult.
Yep.
We do have plenty of people who are involved in AXI combat. We have great relationships with the AX hunters in the area, and we're all very on close terms, and we really appreciate the work they do, and definitely made a huge difference in making our job easier. The same line of thinking, they really appreciate us coming in and helping them repair because that's not their thing. They love the combat. So generally we are neutral, but we are quite happy to chip in where needed. We don't get too many Fargoid sympathizers, but we still welcome them.
That's fair enough.
We're not
You don't have a
We're
you don't
often-
have a limit.
No, we're often seen as the Red Cross in certain things. We're like a neutral Switzerland. We're here to help. We're not here to get too involved in politics. We have generally a few times mediated between groups.
Mhm.
We're always happy to try and make things work.
Nice. You're there to sort of grease the wheels and help clean up the mess, but you don't get involved too much in causing it in the first place, I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, on a personal level, then let's take Operation Ida out of it. Let's start with Blake. Blake, how do you feel about Fargoids?
I think it's a fascinating challenge to try to fight them.
Hmm?
The audio is incredible. The hyperdictions, though, can get a little bit excessive when you live in the Pleiades, and I'm at.
Oh, somebody in their thing says it's AWS.
Fargoid hyperdiction.
Really?
And a bunch of games went down at the same time.
I've had 0. But I guess when you have 3,000 hours in the game, by law of chance, it's probably going to happen to you at some point, right?
It's very heavy on the players that live in the Pleiades, or Witchhead.
That's a good point, actually. So, obviously, Operation Ida has its operation when there are starports that need starports.
Let's see what my carrier is.
Do you have BGS? Do you have your own faction and stuff? How does that work?
So we have our own faction. We own a few systems out in the Pleiades, and it's kind of like a bit of a part-time tease for those who want to take a break from things. We don't have a huge presence. We like to keep it simple, but we also do have a bit of a legacy from the time that we were trying.
It'd be kind of funny if it jumped, and then I log in and we are in Mass Effect.
Things weren't going to get messed around.
I'm Commander Shepard. This is my favorite Operation Ida on the Citadel.
It wasn't long after we introduced ourselves as a faction that lockdown rules got changed. It became system specific instead of factions wide.
Right. Okay. So yeah, go on, carry on.
What ship is that?
The idea of getting
This is the
ourselves
Cutter.
as a faction
What's
was
that?
really to
It's the Normandy.
the area,
What do you
but
expect?
Not long after we got established, it was like, well, it didn't matter so much, so we didn't feel the need to spread too far.
Yep. Well, that's fair enough. Not everybody needs to take over the galaxy. I think
Elite Dangerous Chat talk about something. NMLA attack the servers.
by doing the great acts of kindness that you do on a basis when they need to be done.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. The other thing is that particular part of the galaxy, it's very crowded. There's a lot of people in a very small space.
Exactly. So, okay, actually, you didn't answer Ninja. What's your take on Fargoids?
They're a very interesting species. I had a lot of fun with Fargoids.
He's not gonna answer it. He's dancing around it, dude.
Unknown artifacts. I may have been guilty of perhaps placing them in certain places that people didn't want them. That's perhaps why they have a certain interest in me.
Orange Sidewinder.
Often.
That's an upgrade from the Scarlet Crate.
I'm a reformed man. I don't do that game anymore.
Well,
I see. You've put that all behind you, have you?
From terrorist to not a terrorist.
okay, so chat. If you do have questions for the guys from Operation Ida, please do put them in the chat, and guys feel free to read or we'll read them out as well. Yeah, the servers are having issues. We'll try and get them back as soon as possible, obviously, but we can just continue talking.
Yeah, absolutely. We may be able to get back in, but if there is no luck,
Servers are back. Pff, I wouldn't say that, you know.
Chat, that's all good.
So, okay, let's say I've joined Operation Ida. Is it easier for me to just sort of sit back, let people, do all the difficult part of an organization and just chip in, or do you recommend that people get stuck in straight away?
What?
So you get stuck in. We do try and make
Get
it as easy
stuck
as
in?
possible. If anyone ever has questions,
Is that a British thing?
ask them. if you're ever in doubt, have a look at what's required in the. We've got a particular channel which specifies what's left of what goods. If you're never sure, go for the biggest one because you know there's going to be lots of time to go and get that.
And how many fleet carriers typically do you have operating on one starport at any time? So let's say this current, I know that I've been checking today, and it seems to be there's like 3 or 4 starports at any point. Is that normal, or is it usually less or more?
There's only one
at any time.
There's usually more. I mean, we've been quite restrained in this one, I think, because Lave's quite hard to land in at the moment.
Yeah.
So people have kind of taken a step back.
And so
I think the last Witchhead one was about 15 or 20 involved at one point.
Yeah, it's
oh, maybe this bot hasn't updated because it was updated yesterday at 1:24 p.m. and it says there's only one fleet carrier.
Interested in helping Lave, and obviously there were groups that helped rescue passengers. But I know that Operation Orange Peel are. I think from what I've checked today, they're also going to start ramping up the next stage of their operation. But shout out to those guys for a great rescue operation.
Yeah, definitely. So for anyone who hasn't heard about that, that's the outfit from Hudson Orbital actually come over to give Lave a hand. So hashtag yeah for the mug, Wotherspoon, absolutely coming to help out the Lave chaps, save their brandy.
Okay, so I'm back in the game for now. Bruce, if you want to see if you can get in and send me a multi-crew invite, and we'll see if we can carry on.
Okay,
Chat,
let's see if I can get in now.
Chat, let's see if we've got any questions for Operation Ida. Please, send them through.
I saw one
Fleet, fleet carrier, fleet carrier, fleet carrier, fleet. Where are we at? Oh, we're not in Lave.
Pretty sure it was last week. 159.
Did it cancel my jump?
And that's so. Give me a rundown. 159. How many was in the end?
There's no timer.
Wave. How many is recent, etc. Can you give me an idea of that, or is it kind of just all stuck together?
Jumping and 0.
I mean, that particular stat's all stuck together in terms of what was done in the first wave.
Got to be like 40 something. Well, there was a lot of stations that needed help back then, right?
Yeah, I mean, before we started breaking out of the Pleiades, we were only talking about 18 or 19.
We're done. Broke it good, chat.
Real difficult operations there.
Yeah.
With minimal local goods. It took us almost a year to break out of the Pleiades and then start moving back into the bubble.
What were the key differences that made it more difficult back then?
Just the size of the economies, for starters. A lot of the Pleiades stations, for example, beryllium, which is a commodity which is regularly needed. In the bubble, you could happily get 140,000 up to 300,000 in the majority of
right.
You'd be lucky to get between 2 and 5k a day in some of the Pleiades systems because the economies are so small. So we had to outsource. Instead of travelling something like 300 light years for some of the more rare goods like emergency power cells, you'd actually have to travel something like 700 to 800 light years.
That's a long way.
Blimey.
A very long way. Not to mention, during this time, there were quite a lot of attacks against Aegis. There were times when refineries were complete lockdown, so we had to look at the bubble only to get a lot of our supplies in. So, yeah, it was a very, very tough period, and we're still amazed by the whole operation that so many people came together, were so positive.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Really,
I can replot the jump. I don't know.
Right. So what we're gonna do, while the servers are kind of trying to get back up to speed, we'll just switch to Bruce's gameplay.
Now it says I'm jump locked now.
No problem. I will carry on the rest of the
I guess I'll
close to Lave station.
I'll put my FSD back on.
So I'll crack on with delivering the beryllium.
I don't think.
Okay, so after
I don't have a fuel scoop on here.
Any idea the next station, or is that kind of under wraps? You keep that as a secret internally until the time is right.
So I don't think I can make the jump over there, can I?
The next repair target is as secret as our beryllium waffle recipe.
Is there a reason for that? or
Without
is it just,
refueling.
You know, it's easier that way.
Let's see if I can make it.
Several reasons.
I can. Okay.
One, we don't.
Well, I'll just jump over there.
And go,
Let me put on.
Terrible. Last.
How many jumps is it?
The other thing
6?
is,
That's not too bad.
Sometimes things change.
I'll just keep trying to jump the carrier, but for now, I'll just fly over there.
What might seem like a good idea 24 hours might not seem like a good idea now.
Right. That's actually an interesting part of it. So, do you? You obviously look around. And find
I guess there's zero chance they make a live play of Odyssey before release. Well, there's a alpha in a week or so.
Great price. Do you buy anyway, or do you just say, okay, let's leave that for a while?
Oh crap!
We'll come back to
My
it.
joysticks.
Or maybe we just do a different station first and then come back to it later.
We try and keep one station in the focus at a time. There are moments where it starts getting challenging in terms of because we might go into that and start seeing people making a loss. At that point, we have to start warning people being continuing this, but by the way, you're making a loss. And you'll be surprised at how people will say,
And you're clear.
Yeah, it's
See you. Good luck,
I was
Commander.
going to say, because do you obviously the main goal of Operation Ida and taking part is to repair the station and get them back to full functionality. But do you make much money from this as a general? Like, if I was to just join it and sort of transfer from Fleet Carrier to Starport, am I making much money or not? Is it just more of a case of helping out?
it's more about help. You might make a little bit, but it's never going to be something amazing. Certain activities like mining, combat.
That's very
We find a lot of people who get involved aren't interested in that. If we do find someone who's coming at quite a low level, they want a little bit of money, they've only got a small ship. We're quite happy to go and take them out for an hour or so, doing something a little bit more challenging.
I gotta change my bobbleheads. I just realized
I've had several members.
that I got a bunch of Christmas stuff. I got the Santas on here.
We help them, and in turn, they kind of help us because they
Is jumping the carrier anything like jumping the shark? It's exactly like that.
That's brilliant.
It's actually
Sort of
identical. It's exactly.
Not even mini, but like
Exactly.
An actual sort of mentor program for
Yes.
newer players, so you wouldn't even dissuade
Yes.
someone who's quite
Yes,
new to the
indeed.
game and happens to be watching to get involved with Operation Ida. Then
absolutely from day one we've said whatever you can bring it.
It's stuck,
if you
dude.
Want to stay at that level. If you don't want the help, that is up to you. But if you want a little bit of help, it's a bit of fun for us as well. It gives us a little something to do in between pairs.
fantastic. Sorry, Zach, I cut you off there.
No,
I think.
that's fine. I was just going to kind of just carry on from that and just say, obviously, newer players might not have this, but if you do have the
I guess I can try to it wouldn't let me cancel. It said that was jump lock, but
you know, maybe Blake, you can answer this.
I might have to put in a ticket.
What is the typical ship that you would see in Operation Ida Commander using?
Frontier might have to unlock my carrier, chat.
The two biggest ships
Oof.
are the Type 9.
Because it's sitting at 0. It's not going anywhere.
The Imperial Cutter for straight line speed.
And I know your personal choice is the cutter, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's jump locked. I can't do anything.
Official, unofficial ship. When we were working in the Pleiades, which required 100 light years PH direction to go get our goods, we made these very niche builds of 46 light year hauling Imperial cutters.
Nice.
Which not many people do such a thing.
Can you explain Phil, a bit from memory of how you did that and what was involved?
Man.
When we were traveling from the bubble to the Pleiades Nebula, we did not see much.
I'm gonna check the Discord, see if people are anybody's having the same issue as me.
Which sometimes
Like, was anybody in the jump countdown during that server crash?
lightweight everything. It also started out before, not only before carriage, but also before the Guardian frame shift drive booster.
Yep.
And the cutters of the day, and or the engineered Type 9s, we would allow our players to say, if you want to do these long runs of 300 light years in each direction, you can. Otherwise, you can drain the local economy. And the same
No, 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 no.
Say this is low, this is not low. You get to choose which one you want to do. Also, start versus planetary.
I guess I can close these windows.
I mean, it's up to the player. It's good that,
There we go.
you give options anyway.
And I lost chat for a second.
Looks like you're coming into land. Looks like you're doing it
yeah.
pretty well at the minute.
Oh, well, now you've said it.
Yep, everyone just let's focus on Bruce's landing.
Pressure.
Cheers, I appreciate that, mate.
That's because I know you can do it.
Oh, well, your faith in me was well placed this
Yep.
time, thankfully. So, now that I'm here, just for anyone who hasn't done something like this before, what do I do with all my fresh beryllium?
What would you ask
What am I up to now? I'm on my way to repair a station. Help repair a station. And a bunch of stations that got damaged, they need supplies delivered, so I'm gonna deliver supplies to them. I'm having an issue at the moment because I was jumping my fleet carrier and the servers crashed in the middle of the jump countdown, and now it's stuck at 0. So I think my carrier's like in limbo right now. See, it says jumping in 0 right there. It is stuck, so I got to get that fixed. I might have to put in a ticket. T9 or Conda?
what time of day?
If it were me, I'd do a T9,
Pretty much UK afternoon, evenings.
and I'd auto dock it.
But in terms of actually selling it, all you need to do is
Especially if you don't have your thrusters engineered, I'd auto dock it, man. I put in the docking computer.
simple active.
Have you tried turning it off and on? No, that's impossible. I can't do that.
I will go ahead and drop off.
Do you need your carrier for something, or is this jump convenience?
Small problem.
I need my carrier.
There will be some change that has found its way into our pockets after this then.
Nice.
Because if this goes well, I'm going to be hauling stuff on my carrier to deliver to Lave.
Immediately hit
So I need my carrier here so that I can help the efforts.
So Yambulit says, can someone...
Okay, what's the name of the carrier that has the
Yes,
stuff?
you can. Let's leave that to Ninja though. The current situation, Ninja. What's happening?
Find a
What is
carrier.
Operation Ida doing? Just
Polar orbit.
20-second overview. What's the current situation?
So a week ago, stations were attacked and damaged. Since then, a week has passed, and they're now able to be repaired. Now, to repair them, we need to sell certain goods to them.
Polar
Find
orbit.
these if you visit the station itself and have a look at the local services. They'll actually tell you on the first message what commodities are required, or most kinds of information are listed.
I don't have anything, sir.
Exactly what's needed. So there's several commodities out there that need to repair the station. Once you've delivered them, sold them to the station, if you've done this before the server update on next Thursday, the station will come back into action and be repaired again.
Yep. And when a station is...
Look at this vector
Another
chat.
really important part about your fleet carriers. When a station is damaged, you can't repair your ship. So it's important sometimes.
What was I looking at
one of
again?
Your fleet carriers has an ability to
I was looking for the
repair your ship.
polar orbit.
Yes.
Oh, it's in the cruises sector. My bad. I'm in the wrong system.
Damaged, and there's no facility at the station to repair.
Yep.
The other thing we do advise pilots is to mind their flying and behave whilst making.
I don't think they have services at Lave, so I gotta go.
Pay off your fines is disabled at station under repair.
Yeah, I don't think they have
So
refuel
I
there,
know
so I gotta go to
they
cruises
do actually
sector
give a lot of good information to pilots.
B3-5.
Basically, put the nearest station or a station in that system that you can pay a fine.
There it is.
if
Hopefully I got enough fuel to get here.
Unfortunately, become victim to some
You know
very,
what?
very strict law enforcement at the time.
We've all done it.
Let's see if I can refuel one of these fleet carriers.
Yeah, and hit
Docking access allowed.
landing aren't so clear until you've paid off your fines. So we make sure that information is freely available.
I think the game is still broken. You get an outfitting error. Uh-oh. I see F's in chat.
How has that happened? I guess you just been you got stuck in the mail slot maybe. I guess with the big ships.
Not requesting permission.
Yep.
Panicking. Getting stuck in the slot. Someone else comes out. Yeah, and suddenly a big mess.
Marvader.
We have had a few events where we've had so much traffic that we've actually had to get a couple of people.
So apparently it's not just Elite. People said that AWS is having issues, so it's like
because
that other games are going down. Let me check the Twitter feeds.
Private group, right? And this is something
Oops.
that obviously. Can you give us a rundown of how you get into that? Is it sort of after a while you get accepted into the private group, or you know, is it straight away?
Holy crap! I'm distracted.
If you want to join in Operation ID,
my eyes itching. I don't know why.
Maybe a nice private group to be a part of to avoid.
I'm distracted by this. What the heck? $20,000 Microsoft Flight Simulator rig.
An open policy. We do police it.
It's more expensive than some real planes.
For what we do, it's a peaceful environment.
The screens probably cost more than my car.
Environment. At the end of the day, we started out being a community to do one particular thing, but
wow, he's got a full wow.
Because it's a nice welcoming.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So we do police it, but it's not too hard to get in. If you need somewhere quiet to
Logitech stuff,
it's a perfect place.
Nice. I guess the last question that I've got is when you know repairs aren't ongoing. Is Operation IDA and the Discord server still somewhere to hang out? Is there anything ongoing?
Storm coming towards us now.
Play the game together. How does that look?
It's quite an active Discord. When we do have events, they'll be posted.
Ooh, that's a nasty. Look at that. Look at all that red.
Had a big charity
Ew.
Where we spent a couple of weeks. Not just well, there wasn't too much to repair at the time, but we were getting together and even just joining in CQC, for example, or getting together and doing a bit of a convoy run, just having a lot of fun, and also encouraging people to raise money for a good cause.
Amazing. Another great piece of work from Operation IDA.
Yeah, turn it to watch.
So I think that pretty
until
much
6
wraps up all the time we've got. So
has anyone tried the Eve anywhere yet?
Obviously, we want to say a big thank you.
I was thinking about trying that soon.
And Commander Ninja for joining.
It's a browser-based Eve Online stuff.
Again, thank you guys. If you do want to join Operation IDA, you can put !IDA in the chat on Twitch, and that will give you a link to join the Discord server. And Ninja, could you give us a quick rundown of the URL again? Sorry, if you're on YouTube.
Yeah, if you just search for operationida.com, we've got a website which has all our stats on it, and we've got a Discord link at the very bottom of the page.
Yeah, so this is pretty much all we've got for you today, Bruce. Any final words on today's stream? Any words of wisdom?
Oh no, I'm running very short on wisdom these days, Zach.
Right.
However, I would like to extend another big thank you to the guys from Operation IDA for joining us, as well as the whole group for all of your efforts. They are greatly appreciated. We hope some people from the chat have been inspired
I can land here.
To join valiantly support good deeds. Otherwise, just thank you very much for watching, everyone. We appreciate your time and hope you've enjoyed the stream. Get involved in helping out these stations. It's a good cause, and thank you and good evening. I suppose we'll catch you Tuesday for our next stream.
Yep. So once again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you mods for moderating as always, doing a great job. And please stick around just for a minute or so while we find somebody to raid. So please, obviously, be nice to the person we raid, say hello, and all that nice stuff.
All right.
Until next time, 07.
07.
Sweet. Sweet. 07 commanders. Let me get rid of on top replica real quick, because that can cause problems. Yeah. I've had that happen in other games where the on top replica window got in the way, and I'm like, why can't I click on that? But yeah, we're gonna go here and refuel. Let me see if my carrier can get jumped again, because that server crash really messed it up. Okay, it fixed it. So maybe that server restart was for the carriers or something. So now I have a jump timer again at 12 minutes now. Sweet. So I don't have to worry about, we don't have to worry about, doing that whole shebang. But I do need to refuel. And we're going to this carrier here by this planet to refuel. And then we're gonna head over to the there's a carrier a couple jumps away that apparently has some stuff that I can trade. And there may be some carriers in the system. I don't trust Inara anymore for listing what's available in terms of exports and imports. You know, ever since the trading changes, I don't trust it anymore. Because the information is like out of date, like really fast. Oh, that reminds me, I need to start Market Connector.
Greetings, Commander. Please be mindful of other ships around this
No,
area.
don't update.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
Oh! Was I going too fast, chat? I actually knew it was going to happen too. That's why I winced. Donk! Suddenly I'm at 66% hull. That's funny. Here's your speeding ticket. What's my repair bill gonna be? Wait, I don't have repair here?
Successful. Commence shutdown. Our services are available for use, Commander.
Wait, he doesn't have refuel repair? I thought all stations had refuel repair. Wait a minute. All these years I've been lied to, chat. How you gonna have a how you gonna do that? I'm gonna wait for the Bwana boat. Like I literally thought every carrier made had refuel repair. Like for real. That's just like the cheapest thing you can get. It's like the cheapest thing. How you gonna do that? And then I bunk myself to death. so now I have no hull because I bunked myself to death. All right, I think I can tell the services by going to the this map here. Okay, refuel repair at Grog. Right, where am I at now? I'm here. See, if I hold on. I literally went to the only one that doesn't have refuel repair. What are the odds, chat? This is the only fleet carrier here that doesn't have refuel repair. Okay, I was wrong. These guys don't either. Okay, there's a bunch of cheapskates here. What's going on, dude? Alright, let's go to Darkwheel Sanctum. Does Darkwheel Sanctum allow me to dock? Docking access all. Alright, we're gonna head over there. Oh my goodness.
Landing clamps disengaged. Departure authorized.
I have no hole. Oh, that's funny. Why would you? I mean, I guess money's tight.
You are now clear of the area. This is flight control. Signing off.
I guess money's tight, chat. My healer. Oh, I'm in shock, man. I keep forgetting I'm flying a cutter. Don't boost into something if you don't plan on spending 3 hours to stop. Otherwise, you're going to have 60% hull like one air.
Communications established. We are ready to receive docking requests.
Not if I can dap it.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
I command you to dock. All docking stuff. Why don't you have a shield? For optimum trading. It's called shieldless trading. You sacrifice your optional slot that you put your shield in for more cargo. And who needs a shield anyway? Don't do it in open, right? Don't do it in open. But shieldless trading is not a, is if you do it in solo or in private, it's fine. Nice. Oh, 75,000 credit.
Contact confirmed. Commence shutdown.
Okay. So we're going to, I forgot the name of the system to pick up this stuff. Cruiser sector B3-5. There's JB3-5. There it is. I'll bookmark it for great justice. Show bookmarks. Okay. Do it in open if you want to live dangerously. Exactly. I did that for a while. But I didn't do shieldless trading. I did trading in open. But I used a cutter or a clipper for that. Because at the time, nobody could catch you because there wasn't any engineering. So, all you had to do when a clipper was run. And everybody was like, crap, he's in the clipper. You win. Oh, come on. That's a screenshot waiting to happen, chat. Oh. Okay, that lens flare is messing up my groove here. Dude! It's like there's just like... Ugh. Fine, I'll stop. Tornado warning until 4:45. All right, chat. I'll see y'all in a bit, probably around 5 for part 2 of the stream because I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. See you later.